Tray. Cool. Good to meet you guys.
You want to do a podcast? Want to do a podcast?
You got a busker now.
Okay, so the claim is two people.
No, you can be in love with two people at one
Okay,
time.
you can be in love.
Like two females.
You can be in love. Yeah, so you mean like romantic love.
Yeah.
Okay. In love with romantically with two people. Okay.
At one time.
And on a scale, let's say negative 100 is you believe the opposite. You believe people can't be in love at the same time. And 100 is you believe it absolutely. How confident would you say that you are?
50, 60.
50, 60%?
Yep.
Okay. 50, 60%. What are some reasons that lead you to be that level of confidence?
So when you fully in love with somebody, you see all right. You don't see no wrong that they do, and then
Okay.
sometimes they just might not have everything you're looking for right there and there, and it might be somebody else that have some stuff that they lack or some, and that could draw you to the other person. But in reality, you still love the first person because you already grew up for them.
Okay.
But the other person could just have stuff you're looking for, or just make you feel a certain way. You love them too.
Okay, so, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. The idea is you fall in love with somebody and maybe there are things missing or there's things that they're lacking, but you see that in somebody else too, and you kind of fall in love with that. So is the idea really kind of that like many people are incomplete
Yes.
and it takes more than one person to complete that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are there other reasons that you think this is true, or is that?
I mean, just personal experience. I had a girlfriend for a while, and then I had met this other girl, but the other girl, like, she was just perfect. So I just felt like I was in love with my girl, because I was my girlfriend, but I was also in love with the other girl,
Okay.
because she just was so perfect. So I definitely had a phase where it was like I was in love with two people at one time.
Okay. Earlier you used the word fully, like being in love fully. Is there a potential contradiction there between
Fully?
yeah, loving somebody fully and can you love two, in your view, can you love two people at the same time fully?
So it depends what you love about them. So when for me, when I love somebody fully, I'm willing to, give my last for them,
Okay.
make sure they straight.
Okay.
I definitely feel like you could love more than one person fully because it might not take as much of you to give them your all than somebody would expect. So you could be able to put your all into this and also put your all into that. So you are fully loving both of them. That's
Okay.
how I look at it.
Let's say we had someone here who didn't believe this. Do you think you might be able to explain some of the reasons why?
I mean, yeah, I'd explain it. I could be able to explain some of the reasons. Like,
Yeah.
for one, what I say. So, like, for example, my situation, like my girl, she was I had a lot of stuff going on, finishing up school because I did undergrad. This is when I was in undergrad.
Okay.
So, like, I was still dealing with school, dealing with life, dealing with other stuff, and then dealing with a relationship. So it's kind of like you taking a lot from me and you adding on to the stuff I already have going on. And then the other girl, it was just kind of like just a space of peace and everything just felt, so right around her. But I'd already fell in love with the first one. So it's like, I still love you. I can't just say, oh, I don't love you anymore. So I love you. But I also love what this other stuff feels like. So, yeah.
Do you think that you can romantically love 1,000 people at the same time? Do you think you can romantically love 100 people?
Nah, that's too much.
What about 10 people?
Probably not 10.
Not 10?
I would cap it off by like 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
Because it all depends on what you're looking for real out of people and people you give yourself to. Because everything you do in life is like a symbiotic relationship. You do something for me, I do something for you. Like subconsciously, that's what everything is. So
Give and take?
yes. So it all depends on what you want out of something and what you're giving into something. And
Okay.
I don't think you need 100 people to find what you want.
Okay, got you. So you said 3 or 4. Why not 5?
Because at that point, I just feel like it's extra. That's unneeded. Because
Okay, so it's unneeded.
if one person make you almost feel complete, you know, you shouldn't be missing that much for you to need 4 other people.
Okay.
So it's like she might make you feel halfway full, and you might feel halfway content, and the next person might bring it up another quarter. So you 75% satisfied with what you want, and then you might find somebody else. But I don't think no more than like 4. I wouldn't say more than 4.
So this seems to have a lot to do with how complete or incomplete people are.
Yes.
Is everybody complete and incomplete, or is everyone incomplete at the same amount or different amounts?
No, different. Everybody want different stuff. Some people might like physical stuff. Some people might like the way somebody makes them feel.
Okay.
Some people might like the things they could say to somebody. Some people might like the things they could do to somebody. So it all depends on what you're looking for real.
So is it possible that there's somebody that they're incomplete and they meet someone that exactly completes them in every way, and so they only need that one person?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So when you say you just mean maybe certain people?
Yeah, certain people.
Okay.
Because it's like, all of us go through certain stuff. So I would say the stuff I went through make me think the way I think. So
okay.
It's like, I'm a person, I need a lot. I don't require a lot, but like I need a lot to make me satisfied.
Gotcha. You said 50 and 60%. Is there anything that would increase your confidence that that's true? That it's true that, certain people...
If my relationships keep going how they going,
Oh,
I'm just going to get more and more...
Some more experience.
Thinking like, okay, maybe I am right. One person will never satisfy you. Like that's... If the cycle keeps going how it is, I definitely start thinking like maybe I am right. You probably do need more than one person to satisfy you.
So could the reverse happen then? You meet somebody that you're just like,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. And that would lower your confidence.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think I just have one other question. I gotta take a second to remember what it is though. Let's see. Yeah, personal experience. Yeah, so you feel like maybe if you didn't have those experiences, your views might be different on this?
And I don't have people that, change my mind. Like, I meet somebody and be like, this is literally everything I need. I don't have to talk to anybody else.
Okay.
At the same time, I have people that show me, like, you are missing a few things. I might need to look elsewhere for this. So it all depends. Everybody going to be different.
And help me remember, because I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. You said that you could explain somebody who didn't believe this. You could explain and what was it again? I
could explain to them why I think so.
No, what would they say to you? Like, what's their explanation for why they don't think 2 people can be in love at the same time?
I mean, I'd say they look at how everybody paint the picture of love to be that, or you have to be with one person, or they might actually have somebody that they might have only experienced people who give them everything they need. So as far as they know, one person is enough. Okay.
Is there any kind of test that we can run to know whether or not this is really true or not? Like some type of, what would it look like if it were untrue that you can't really love more than one person? What would that look like?
I mean, you would see people not cheating.
Oh, okay.
You would see more marriages, more happy homes, stuff like that. You would see the results.
Okay. Not cheating, more marriages. Okay, gotcha.
You'll see stuff like that show that one person is doing the job. It will be no breakups at all.
Gotcha. I feel like, yeah, it's hard to say with the cheating thing, but with the, I would say at one time there were definitely more marriages though. Do you think that things changed and at one point one person was enough and the situation changed, or something else?
I mean, yeah, because people start seeing more and seeing what other people is getting, and they thinking like, oh, I want that too. I want this. I want more. So now that you're seeing it and you ain't getting it, it's going to make your mind think, how could I get this?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
People see stuff and it make them want more.
All right, that sounds good. Well, thanks for the conversation.
Yep.
Do you have any questions for me at all?
Nah, what's your views on that?
Yeah, I would say I agree with you. Yeah, I would say you know, I'm not, as long as everything's out in the open, everybody's on the up and up, you know, because to me that's, you know, I do wonder if you can say that you love somebody if you have to be a certain level of dishonest with them.
I didn't know stuff like that.
But, you know, I think I don't really see, you know, what, if you fall in love with somebody, the things that you fell in love with, if you meet someone just like them, how could you say that you don't really love them too, if that's what made you fall in love with the other person? That's, you know, that's kind of what makes me think that. But I can also say that I would only ever be in a relationship with one person just because that's all I can manage, really. So, but that's just me personally. But thanks for the conversation, Trey. I appreciate it. Did you want to talk too, or?
Yes. Yeah. Cool. Have a seat. Let me reset to easy.
What'd you say?
I was just doing it. I was just doing it for the one time.
Oh,
I was just doing it for the one time.
About to go experiment.